Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is. We are back again, and it's bonus banger time. It's bonus banger time, y'all. It's a lot. It's bonus banger time. When I got one, I keep a banger. That's a lot. But like I always say before I start my videos, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out there working hard every day, working a 9 to 5. Everybody that got a business out there, getting to the bag the legit way. I make sure y'all got something to listen to in the morning times. I promise y'all I have no problem doing these things. But I just need one thing. And that's for y'all to just stay out the way, man. That's it. That's all I need y'all to do, just stay out the way. I don't want y'all to go to this place, man. I'm talking about these stories, man. I'm gonna keep saying it, man, till you get tired, man. Like, I do not want y'all to go to that place, to go to this place that I'm talking about in my stories. I promise y'all. I want y'all to live the regular life out here. I don't ever want you to have to put on handcuffs. I don't ever want you to feel how it feels to be sitting in the back of a cop car going to the precinct. I don't want y'all to go through these situations, man. You gotta think, you gotta be smarter, you gotta use your brains. You can't be a follower, you can't listen to the wrong game. You gotta be around the right people, man. Get around some positive, get around some people that you see got positive motion, man. Not street motion, positive motion, man. Get around those people, man. You can learn stuff, man. It's so much stuff that you can learn and do out here legit. It doesn't make sense, man. Like the crime life, the getting in trouble life, the sliding life, whatever y'all wanna call it. It's not a good life no more, man, because there's only two places you're gonna go. And you already know, down there or in jail, man. There's no other options. Those are the only two options. So you're gonna have to pick one once you get into this situation that you're in. But I just want y'all to stay out the way, man. That's it, man. I ain't trying to see y'all go to prison. That's it. So just stay out the way for me, man. Period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is a bonus banger. So what I need y'all to do with this one, like, share, subscribe, this one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. What? It's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called What Goes Around Comes Around. Part 1. Yeah, man. Crazy situation right here. Like, prison is filled with a lot of dudes that prey on the weak. Y'all already know that. I see it in a lot of stories. Prison is filled with those people, man. They prey on the weak. That's all they do, man. People love to see people come into prison. No matter your height, no matter your color, it doesn't matter, man. People love to see people come into prison that looks like they're weak. That looks like they're green. People that looks like they don't know what's going on. People that look like they ain't got nobody to really help them if a situation break out. People love seeing stuff like this. It's not just the predators, man. You got all type of dudes that just like catching licks and dudes that just be preying on dudes that just ain't got no help or the ability to really stick up for themselves like that. Now, you supposed to stick up for yourself when you're in prison, man. Something goes wrong, somebody disrespects you, you're supposed to take up for yourself. But you have people that come in there, man, like, and it's like prison overwhelms them to the point where they feel like what are they gonna do? Like they see a big diesel dude with muscles and he's acting like he's trying to come after you, like, You think you can beat this guy? A lot of people be feeling like they can't do it, man. So like being in a situation like that is scary, man. So with that being said, we are on Sussex 2 for this one, y'all. We on Sussex 2. And I can remember being in 4B, man. I've been in 4B for a little while now. That's seen a lot of stuff. That ran across a lot of plays. That met a lot of dudes, man. 4B was different. I met a lot of older cats in there. Dudes that kind of like, you know, that been locked up for a while. Dudes that I kind of learned stuff from, man. Like, you know, it was dudes from all over Virginia that I met. Not just from my city, Norfolk. It was a lot of people that I met in 4B at this time, man. Because there was a lot of dudes in there that was kind of staying out the way, that have been down for a while and just been trying to get a little paper in the process, man. Like, that's all that was in there. So I've been in there a little while now. So I'm just in there trying to just, get my mind right when I can, stay out the investigator way, man, mind my business. That's all I'm doing. I had a few homeboys in there that I rock with. I used to kick it with them. I used to kick it with this dude from Richmond. It was a lot of different dudes in there. Like, I was a younger dude in that pod, and it was younger dudes in the pod. It just wasn't like a pod full of old heads. Like, it was definitely dudes in there my age. You know what I mean? But it was more seasoned guys in there. Like, I'll say it was more guys that were seasoned, guys that have been down, been to this prison, that prison. Like, I'm still like, I'm barely hitting 5-year mark. So like, I'm still a job rookie. But at the end of the day, man, like the pod was all right. The pod was all right, but it was filled with a lot of different type of characters, man. And these characters that I'm finna talk about, man, this story right here, man, like it was 3 of them. And out the 3, they had somebody they used to look up to like a leader. Now, it used to be 2 young boys, man. It used to be 2 young boys, and it used to be an older guy. Now, the older guy wasn't super duper old, like gray hair old. I'm gonna give him late 40s around this time. So we're gonna call him Teddy. Now, Teddy was a guy that, he get in where he fit in, pause. Like, that's what he like to do. Like, he'll see a situation where he can gain a couple dollars out the situation. He gonna put himself in the middle of it. He see that he can do this. He gonna put himself in the middle of it. I knew Teddy from 2 building. We wasn't in the pod together, but I knew Teddy from then, from being in 2 building. So in 2 building, when I used to hear about Teddy, he used to always be getting into stuff. Just like when I first got to Sussex, like he always used to be getting into stuff. He was one of them old heads that ain't not really old head, older than us, but he was one of them older dudes that didn't care about rumbling younger dudes. He was on that type of time. He was kind of like muscular dude, had the bald head game. He used to look like he was intimidating slightly. I ain't even gonna lie. So now that we in 4B, I see him, he's around these 2 other young dudes. Now, the 2 other young dudes that he's around, man, I'm not even gonna call their name. And I'm not even gonna say where these people are from. But Teddy and the 2 younger dudes were from the same city. They all from the same city, man. They from Tidewater. Like, Tidewater, when I say Tidewater is 7 cities, so you will never know what I'm talking about. But I was saying from Tidewater, man. So Teddy was the ringleader of the 2. He called the shots. Like, they listened to him. Like, he always made sure they'll work out. He always make sure this. Like, he wasn't an all-around scumbag because he genuinely rocked with these dudes. But like, they was just magnets for trouble at points, man. Like, especially the 2 young boys. Even though that was a laid-back pod, the young boys, they done rumbled, they done did all type of stuff. They done robbed dudes for commissary, they with all of that, man. They with all that action, man. Now, Teddy used to be the one that kind of calmed them down, but Teddy, people in the pod knew that Teddy was with the same type of action anyway. Like, he was with that. He was just an older version of them. So it's like they all fit together. So the whole time we in the pod, like, I never really talked to none of them. Like, I used to see them in the pod. Like, me and Teddy done played poker together a couple times, but like, I never really talked to Teddy like that for some reason. I don't know. Like, I didn't really have to scan him because he didn't show activities or signs of, him shake, rattling, and rolling. But at the end of the day, he just never really was somebody that I kicked it with ever. So he had his little 2 dudes that he used to be with. So I can say, like, probably like after being in the pod a while, man, something that happened with somebody's roommate, man, where they moved a dude in the cell. And because they moved a dude in the cell, the dude didn't want to go in that cell. They end up making him go in the cell. He ended up beating his roommate almost out of here, man. He almost got him out of here, man, like permanently, man. So that had happened. So after that had happened, they put a memo out. Now, this done happen a couple times that I've been on Sus. This is like the 2nd time that happened, though. They did it. I ain't gonna count 3D when I was in 3D because 3D did it. We was new over into that building, so that's why they did it. But this is like the 2nd time that I experienced it. But they came in the pod, they passed the memo out, and the memo said that they was moving everybody into the cell they wanted everybody to be compatible. Like, that was the play. So, hearing news like that, that was good news to hear. Like, yeah, you can move, you can do this. I'm like, yeah. So me, I ain't tripping. I'm already in the cell with a cool dude. I was in the cell with a dude from Hampton. He was super cool. Me and him got along. You already know the count. He got a TV, he got his own stuff. Me and him was cool. So I was all right, but there was other dudes in there. There's a lot of dudes that want to get in the cell with their peoples, their homeboys. So you see everybody reading the memo. You see everybody looking like, they trying to get it together. They trying to do this and do that. So I think the original move was going to be the young boy, because the 2 young boys wasn't in the cell together, but they be with each other super hard. They rock together crazy. So I was thinking that was going to be the original plan for them to kind of get in the cell together. Now, the dude Teddy was in the cell with a dude I guess he thought was cool from their city too. He was just a way older guy. So he was in the cell with him. Him and Teddy was cool. So I knew Teddy wasn't trying to make no move, moving the cell with the young boys, but I know the young boys trying to make a move. So they passed that memo out. Everybody said they told us to get everything right. And they gonna come in the pod on Thursday and get it straight. Now, everybody happy about this jump. So the young boys, I know, I can see how they moving. I can see that they definitely trying to get a move done. Like, you can tell he pulled up on his other little young boy and they all talking and they kicking it and they trying to see, you can see everybody trying to put it on paper, get the request form. make sure they do it right before they can do the move. So in the midst of this, they come in the pod. You see the lieutenant coming to pod, and he got the CO with him. Then he pulled out a move sheet. So when he pulled out the move sheet, he started calling names. So he called the young boy Selly. Now the young boy Selly was another older dude, but he was working in the kitchen for a while. So this around the time they try to put all the kitchen workers in 2 building. So he got moved to 2 building. He was getting moved to 2 building. So the move was going to be easy. The move that they was trying to do was going to be easy. Like, cause the young boy cell was going to be empty. Now the young boy slept in cell 5 on the bottom tier. And his homeboy that he was trying to move in the cell was slept in 27. So it was like he was trying to move on the top tier. But like, I think once the dude on the bottom tier, the young boy, his roommate got moved to the kitchen, I think the young boy was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and move downstairs. So like that was gonna be the place. So I seen how happy they was, because when a situation come like that, like we don't even gotta like holler at roommates to see if they compatible. Like I can just move, and that was gonna be an easy play. So I see them talking to Teddy. I see everything going straight. So the lieutenant, they getting everybody ready to move who they just called that work in the kitchen. Dude got a job at school. They was moving those people. So while they talking over there, you seen Teddy hollering at the lieutenant. Teddy like, yeah, man, you got to move my youngins. You got to hear like one of them whispery voices, man. That's how Teddy talk. Like, yeah, you got to move my youngins. You got to move my youngins in the cell. Get them in the cell together. He telling the LT that. So the LT like, all right, we're going to put it down. What cell you talking about? He was like, what cell you? He was like, I'm going downstairs. The young boy was like, I'm trying to move downstairs. He was like, yeah, he trying to move in cell 5. He trying to move in cell 5 when you do the moves. He was like, the lieutenant went to the booth, looked at the paper again. He was like, cell 5 got somebody coming in here this afternoon. We got new intakes in the front. We got new people coming in. So cell 5 was on the list for somebody to move in here. So he tell the young boy that. The young boy come down the steps. Man, young boy come down the steps. He came down the steps like a straight young boy. He come down the steps. Somebody move. When? He was like, yo, today. So Teddy was like, man, you be all right. You gonna get somebody cool. Then he gonna tell them y'all still gonna make the move. That's all it is. That's all y'all got to do. So he calmed himself down because he already knew that was the truth. But I'm just watching this whole play, and Teddy was right. You gotta understand, like somebody, this is how penitentiary is. Right when you think it's something that's right there in your lap, they come with a flea flicker play, man. And like you see, he thought he was gonna move in the cell with his homeboy, but now he got a new intake coming in the cell, y'all. So boom. So later on that afternoon, finally come, everybody working. We see the intakes come in the building. We can look out our window. We in 4B. We can look right out the window, see the boulevard, see the yard. We right there. So we see the intakes coming down. Everybody on the intakes about to come in here. So they split them up. Some go upstairs, some go downstairs. Only one coming out of pod. So they open the joint up. I look. It's a white dude. He come in the pod. He looked around. And I'm like, oh, that must be who young boy Sully gonna be. So my homeboy like, yeah, that's what they was talking about. They said somebody coming in his cell. He like, yeah, he got a white dude. Oh, homeboy was like, he got a white dude. I mean, white dude don't look fruity, so he all right. So the white dude walking, he kind of stiff white dude. He immediately I scanned his car. I don't TV. I'm like, oh, so he ain't come from receiving, like he ain't a fresh bait. Like he ain't just get up here like that. So, you know, he got a TV, he coming from another spot. So I'm like, okay, you know, he's seasoned there. He done been down, he should know the count. You coming somewhere on susses? You coming to susses, you already got a TV, that means you done been somewhere. It could be a lower level, but he has already been somewhere. So he come in. He was like, the lady come to the booth, she was like, you going to cell 5. You going right there. That cell right there. He was like, as he's saying that, you see the young boys walking over there, they meeting them, they kind of walking across the floor. They walking this way. You see Teddy coming this way. So they walking. They get to him. White dude like, you my cell? This your cell? Young boy was like, yeah, you good. He helped him put his stuff on. First thing he grabbed was his TV. Now, the TVs that we had back then, it wasn't 13 inches at this particular moment. We still had those little Magnum boxes, you know what I mean? Or black and whites, like for real. Like TVs ain't get exclusive, y'all. Right about 07, 08 game. Like that's my word. So dudes still had little TVs or the black and white TVs. And the black and white TV, we used to joke dudes, because if you had a black and white TV, they had the see-through joints with the handle on that joint. That joint looked like a Cavassier bottle. That's the word we used to call that joint. The Cavassier, like bro got the Cavassier bottle, man. That's what that joint looked like. So he ain't had that. Bro pull out the Magna box. He got the white Magna box though. You know what I mean? They had gray ones and they had white ones. Like you could tell when somebody been further up, like Augusta, Nottoway, and all, because they was the only ones that you would see dudes with those white TVs. So he come with the white TV game. So dude help his stuff out. He pull his stuff out, put him in the joint, get him in the cell. Teddy standing back there. He kind of got his body halfway into the joint. He like, yeah. cell 5 right there. So we all like, we in the pod. Like I'm at the table right here, cell 5 is right there. So he like, yeah, he attended, like, yeah. He was like, where you just come from, youngin'? Dude was like, man, I just came from a road camp. He was like, a road camp? He was like, yeah, I just came from a road camp, man. That's all I had to hear. I was like, road camp? I just started doing something else. So they kept talking. I'm like, dude came from, how you mess up and come from a road camp to Sussex too, bro? You wildin'. So he say, yeah, he talking to him. You know what I mean? They talking to him. So I'm assuming they telling him that, yo, look, you know what I mean? Like my man gonna move in here. So you gotta move. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gonna have to move. You gonna have to, so like, that's how I usually be. Cause when there's a situation like how I told y'all, like when, the moves are being made, you get a roommate, he gotta apply. You gotta be like, oh, bro, look, my week before you even was thought of, bro, like we already made a situation where my man gonna move in here, man, now. So I'm just letting you know up front. Now you might run across some maniacs and be like, man, well, I ain't moving nowhere. That move ain't gonna work. I done seen dudes do that plenty of times, but this time around, the white dude, like, I don't know what he was saying at this particular moment, but he's like, oh, I guess he just like gotta go with the flow. So he stayed in the cell, he put his stuff together. You know what I mean? He stayed in there for a little bit, then he come out and stuff. He came out, he had a honey bun in his back pocket. Then he had like he made him a little swole in a bowl, like, like not real exclusive, but it was like some Cheetos, whatever chips and all that. He come out with a bowl, he go to the hot water joint, he heat it up, then he put like a magazine over it, sat right there on the table. He just sitting there at the table by himself, he just looking around the pod, you know what I mean? And he looked confused, and like, that's what I be telling y'all, man. Like, everybody's not built to come to this place, man. Like, I don't care what you say. I don't care what crime you was doing out there, man. Like, everybody's not built to survive prison. I'm being honest with y'all, man. Like, some people, I just be feeling bad. Because when I came in young, yeah, I was green, but I had the cheat code slightly, man. I was from Norfolk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fast learning maniac. Like, I'm gonna take off on you. Like, I just felt like that was gonna work for me, man. And like, and it did. So it's like, when I see another young person coming in, or somebody that was my age or whatever the case is, looking young and green, I be feeling bad. Cause they be situations that I know they can run into and they ain't even looking for, y'all. So boom. So he sat at the table, ate his swole. When I look back up over there, I seen the two young boys and Teddy over there. So they all over there. I see the two young boy and Tibbs over there. So they all over there talking to him. You know what I mean? They over there talking to him. So the white dude looking confused now the whole time in the block. You had a group of white dudes that was in there, probably like 4 of them, like 3 of them probably is super tight. But it's always like that at every block. Like the white dudes hang with the white dudes, but it ain't a lot of white dudes. So the white dudes in there. But you can tell that, like he really want to reach out to the white dudes. But like the young boys and Tibbs got him on smash. They got him on smash. Like they got him at the table talking to him. He's just listening to what he's saying. He started to eat his food. Next thing you know, cell break. You see the dog, but he go to his cell. He go in the jump. He go in his box. He pull out some chips. He hitting the ball. Looking out for Tibbs. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, so that's how it be. Like, he ain't doing nothing wrong. Dude, the young boy's roommate, that's what it is. So a little time went on. Next thing you know, Thursday roll around. Dude been in the pod a couple days now. Thursday roll around. Lieutenant come in the joint. When count was clear, we usually come out, stand by for lunch. Now count was clear. He come in the joint. He was like, hey, everybody step out. Everybody stepped out. They popped all the doors. So we standing on the line by our door. He's like, look, if you already put a request for him in to move and you didn't get it back saying it was denied, go ahead and move to the cells that y'all supposed to move to. Y'all need to do this now because y'all going to child in a little bit. So everybody, I came to my door and look. I'm sleeping at 41. I come to my door and look. I'm like, looking around. Everybody is mayhem. All you see is mattresses, boxes, dudes moving this way, dudes moving that way. Dudes is basically moving where they want to move. That's basically what dudes doing. So I'm watching, I'm seeing the whole thing. So I'm like, man, it's crazy. So I stepped on the tip. I seen the dude that sleep next to me. He from Richmond, man. Cal. He come through. He pull up aside. He's like, what's up, man? They doing all these moves. He had a cool roommate too, so he wasn't worried about moving. He was like, yeah, they doing all these moves, man. He was like, man, it's crazy. He was like, man, that's crazy. So when I look, y'all, that's my word. I seen the white dude get in his box. And like, where I'm at in 41, the steps is like kind of to my right, but I got a full view of it. So when I look, I see the white dude coming from cell 5 with his box. He like, he going cell 5 with his box. And then he walking towards the steps. Now, the only person to sleep up the steps that I can think of is the dude that I'm thinking they moving him in cell 27, where the young boy's trying to move at. No, he's coming up to my side of the steps. If he was going in 27, he would have went to the steps right by him. There's 2 steps in the pod. The steps by him, by cell 5, is the 23, 24 through 30. Like, that's the they steps. I'm 35 through 44. So we got our steps. He come in my direction. Now, cell 43, Tibbs sleeps in cell 43. So I'm not still paying that no mind. But in 42, the Richmond dude sleeping there. So we all on the jump. So we look, he get the box. He like this. So when he get up, we think he gonna, he might have took the wrong way to get to cell 27. He gonna go ahead and make the left when he come up the steps. He come up the box. He come up the steps with his box. He was like, he got to the tip of the steps. He was like, he turned the corner and came our way. He was like, he walked past. I'm looking. I'm like, I'm on the tail light. I'm looking. He walked by me. He was like, excuse me, guys. Moved out his way. He got the box. He can walk past. When I looked to my left, I seen Tibbs. Tibbs was standing in the doorway like this. He had his hand in his pants like, oh, yeah. He was like, dude walking in, he was like, yeah, come on in. Yeah. Turning around, he was like, yeah, you can use all that area right there. You can use all that area right there. Yeah, he there, yeah, put your stuff right there. I look at the Richmond nigga like, he trying to hold his laugh. He like, I'm like, yo, fuck. I was like, hold on, bro. He was like, what? I was like, hold on. He came out negative, so boom. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, maybe not in the future. Maybe probably in his past. Like nothing. No predator signals or nothing. I was like, this is crazy. By the time I finished, dude from Richmond was like, hey, Weezy. I was like, oh, yo, it's crazy. Like, what's crazy? I was like, nothing, bro. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, I thought he was gonna move in the cell that the young boy was switching on. Like, I thought he was gonna do that. He was like, I thought he was too. Because, you know, they told him he couldn't get, you know, he was getting a roommate. You know what I mean? I thought he was gonna go in his man old cell. So I'm like, man, he moved in Tibbs' cell. So, nah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't paying no mind, but now he's in there. So at the end of the day, bro ain't come out as a predator. Like, for real, like I told y'all, like in 2 building, he didn't come out as a predator. So like, I don't know what's going on here. At the end of the day, it's not my business. So I'm just gonna let stuff play out like how it play out. He moving there. He came in, he going to cell, they staying there for a while. They finally come out. They come out. He out in the pod, he chilling with them. Everything gravy. You know what I mean? They eating good. The white dudes still ain't holler at the white dudes yet. Like, I think they spoke. You would see them speak to him because that's how the white, they'll probably figure it out. Like, hey, man, like, you want to fuck with the black dude? So no, they don't say that, but I guess they waiting to see, you know what I mean, what type of guy he is. Because a white dude in there, like, he don't want to add on no extra problems to himself either. But it was another one of the white dudes in there, like, he was more, like, you know, like dudes, and I ain't gonna say, like he had it like dudes was scared of him. It wasn't nothing like that, but like, he was someone that can gamble. He would spend money. Like, dudes wouldn't buck on him. He had to parlay at one point. Like, he was one of the white dudes that been in the block for a while. Just like I told y'all, the old heads was in there. Like, he dude been in 4B while I was upstairs. Like, he done been in this pod for a minute. So he one of those type of white dudes. He ain't just looking for extra problems, but he trying to figure the white dude out. But he's saying that the white dude, he rocking with his roommate in them hard. So he done moved in the cell with Tibbs. So next thing you know, we standing in the front. We like, I'm like by the booth. I'm waiting for my man over in 4A. Like, they saying he got the la. So I'm waiting for him. I'm like by cell 1 though. By the office is the office. It's the slider when you walk in. It's the office. Then it's cell 1. Then the cells start going up. So I'm standing like by cell 1 by the booth. But you can see through the booth. It's like you can see their pod. It's like they can see our pod. So I'm standing there waiting on dude to come back. So we all right there. So we trying to score. So we all standing right there. The CO that's working is a cool young boy. Now, the young boy, he didn't even last long after this story for real, but he was cool, man. I ain't gonna lie. He was one of those dudes, let stuff go. He ain't really tripping. He definitely was one of those dudes that didn't want to do his job. Like, he was one of those type of COs. So he's sitting in the chair. I'm trying to score right in front of his face, but I know he don't care. There's another dude talking to him. It's me and my 2 homeboys. We all right there. So we standing right there. Hey, look up. See the white dude come walking up. He like, he ain't say nothing to the CO. He like, the lady in the booth, she doing something, but he waiting for her. He like, so the CO was like, hey buddy, what you need, man? He was like, somebody stole all my stuff. I was like, what? He was like, CO was like, somebody stole all your stuff? What you mean? So what? Somebody stole all your stuff. As he's saying that, you see Tibbs. Tibbs was like, hey. Tibbs called. Hey, Frankie. That's the first time I heard his name, called him Frankie. Hey, Frankie. Then he walked up. CEO get out of the chair like, you sure, man? He was like, the CEO lady, the CEO lady would have heard it. It would have went a whole different way. So Tibbs come like, let me holler at you. Tibbs grab him. They start walking back towards the back. So they walking back towards the back. Like, yo. Everybody like, yo, we said somebody stole his stuff. Like, somebody stole his stuff. Now, it be thieves everywhere in penitentiary. That's just how it go. Like, you gotta watch your stuff. So, like, what happened? Like, this is crazy right here. So, bro, stuff gone. So, the word getting out in the pod. Dude, like, yo, they said somebody stole the white dude's stuff. His TV, all that stuff, everything gone. So, I'm like, man, this is wild. So, while we standing, like, I'm still standing, I'm waiting on my homeboy. So my homeboy that kind of lady in to let them shoot to the slider. So I told you the young black dude working. So all this is going on, but I don't really care because my stuff didn't get stolen. You know what I mean? As long as he didn't alert the police like he was about to. So I shoot out. I tell the black dude, let me shoot out. So I shoot out the slider. I shoot out the slider. Now I'm like right there. So me and him talking. So my homeboy that's in 4A, he like, hey, y'all know someone trying to buy a TV, a colored TV. I'm like, a colored TV? He like, yeah. He was like, man, there's some young boys from the same city that these young boys are from, that he's in the cell. You know, Tibbs is the OG. Now he used to be in the cell with the young boys. So he like, yo, they from the same spot. He didn't tell me this, but the young boys he's telling me that got the jump, I know they from the same spot. He like, yo, there's some dudes over there trying to sell a TV right now. I'm like, they trying to sell a TV right? He like, a color? I was like, a color TV? He like, yeah. I said, yo, bro, the white dude, I was waiting on you. The white dude pulled up, told the CO that someone stole all this stuff. He was like, well, that's probably what it is then. I said, so someone in your part? He was like, I don't know. Don't get me to that. I just know it's somebody got it for sale. You know somebody trying to buy it? I'm like, nah, I don't know nobody, bro. All my homeboys got TVs. He was like, all right. So me and him do the transaction. I shoot back to the pod, y'all. So boom. When I walk back in the pod, I walk into everybody looks like something is going on. Everybody is looking like something is going on. It's looking shaky up here. Like it's all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you can tell the energy of the pod as soon as I come back in. I walk in. See my homeboy like, yo, this junk crazy. I'm like, what? He was like, man, it's my word. Oh, yeah, Tibbs is smashed the dude. I was like, who he smashed? He was like, man, the dude that sleep in cell 24. So the dude that sleep in cell 24, he's a dude that kind of like, him and Tibbs is all right. You know what I mean? Him and Tibbs is all right. Like, they cool. Like, everything's straight. But, like, I don't know if they was, like, tight like how they used to be, like, for some reason. And now that I'm hearing about Tibbs smashing the dude, I'm like, wow, he smashed, like, for what? He was like, man, I don't know. He's saying dude might have went in his cell while he was gone, took all the white boy stuff. Ain't nobody take Tibbs stuff. They took all the white boy stuff. So I immediately look at the white boy. When I look at the white dude, he kind of looking like clueless, but mad. Like I can see like flames in his eyeballs. Like I can tell like he's angry. For somebody to take your stuff like this, he's angry. I know he's angry. So like, I don't know what he thinking. I don't know what he got going on, but like he was about to tell the cops. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he was thinking then, but the man was about to alert the cops about this, y'all. So boom. Now, after all this is going on, like nigga tell me he smashed the old head, all this. I look up, I see Tibbs standing in the back in the cut with the two young boys. And the two young boys like, yo, man, that's crazy. You can hear them, they loud, like, yo, people stealing. That's crazy. People stealing, man. That's crazy. People stealing. So the old head dude that they say Tibbs beat up, like he didn't beat him up. He didn't beat him up because I saw the old head. He sleeping 24. When his door opened up, I looked right at him. He was standing in the door. I looked right at him. It looked like he was rumbling, but then he didn't have bruises. Like he wasn't like nothing was really wrong with him like that. Nothing was really wrong with him. So I'm just like, man, this is crazy what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So me and my homeboys going to sell to blow the la-la. We going there and blow the la-la while we in the joint. It was like, yo, man, for real, I think Tibbs and them lying dude up. I'm like, yo, bro, it's crazy that you say that. I said, because I just talked to dude across the hall. Bro say, they got a TV for sale over there. They was like, yeah, they took the white boy TV and everything. I'm like, yo, that's crazy right there, man. I was like, man, Tibbs probably orchestrated that whole play. You know what I mean? Tibbs orchestrated that whole play. So I'm like, yo, that's messed up. That's messed up right there, man. They did, you know, like, that's kind of like, that's like, I don't knock dudes hustle, man. And everybody got to be tough, man. No matter your color when you get put behind them bars. Like, it's hard being mediocre in there, man. I'm telling you, man. So like everybody got to be tough. So like if you don't come in tough, act tough, or portray to be tough, your prison bed gonna be hard, y'all. So boom, we figured it out. Tibbs had to be the one to line us up. He had to be. Like, this is crazy. Like, but it's still none of our business. There's nothing we can do. So the day go by. You know what I mean? Nothing get retrieved. Nothing. All his stuff is gone. They stole all his stuff. So I guess Tibbs talked him into not telling the police. He talked him into like, yo, bro, just let it go. Like, somehow he talked him into it. So the white dude looks mad, but he looks like he's not going to tell the police. So now I finally see him talking to one of the white dudes. Now he's not talking to the main white dude. He's talking to another one of the white dudes. So I ain't never seen the dude Frankie talk to one of the white dudes. So now he talking to him. I guess he telling me, yeah, he stole my fucking bag. My roommate's shit was still there. They didn't take none of his shit. They just took my shit. Like, you can see, like, he's venting about this shit. So you see the white dude like, yo, it's crazy. So they dipped off. I stopped paying them, man. They dipped off. They went over there and started chilling. And so me and the pod, me and my homeboys, like, you know, like, even though this is none of our business, though, like, this is still like some crazy stuff that's going on. But like, you will see stuff like this in penitentiary. Like, you will see all type of cutthroat, all type of fuckery, all type of larceny, all type of situations that'll be like, what the heck? But like, you will see stuff like this. So this isn't new, what I'm witnessing or what we witnessing, but it's something that we're going to witness though, definitely, because we see how it's brewing. We see something that's going to happen with this situation. So as we was just right over there talking about the situation, man, I promise you, man, I look up and I see the young boy, he got them talking to Tibbs, but the way he talking to Tibbs, you can see like he getting ready to fight. He like, man, he throw his shirt off, like crazy. So the white dude's back there. You know what I mean? I look, Frankie's sitting at the table now. He ain't with the white dudes. So you see the young boy, Tibbs and the young boy. It was just Tibbs and the young boy at first. Tibbs and the young boy pull up. They pull up on the white dudes. You see the young boy was like, hey, man, one of y'all told his seller that we stole his stuff. One of y'all told him that we stole his stuff. One of y'all said that. Which one of y'all said that? So the white dude he was talking to was like, yo, look, man, I didn't tell him y'all stole his stuff. I just told him if your roommate's stuff nobody took your roommate's stuff, then something is up. That's what I told him. As he was saying that, man, the young boy take off on him. Boom, man, the young boy gave him a boom. That jump was a stiffy. Boom, pause, man. He caught, boom, he catch the white dude. White dude back up. White dude run at him. The white dude run at him, man. Tibbs, man, hit him with a, Tibbs gave him an Ayuki, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know why he wasn't paying Tibbs no attention. That man trying to run back to the young boy. Tibbs, boom. Tibbs look like he hit him with arm, fist, with everything, man. Yo, white dude fall, boom, white dude fall. I mean, you see Frankie get up. He come over there, he was like, hey, Tibbs, come on, man. Look, man, I don't think y'all stole my stuff. Like, he was just giving me some suggestions, man. Like, I don't think y'all stole my stuff. Just chill out, leave him alone. Just leave him alone, man. Just leave him alone. You see the main white dude that be like, I told y'all, they got respect. He in the joint. He come walk up to the white dude laying on the floor in the back. Goddamn, Tibbs super pumped up. Young boy like, yeah, hell is wrong with y'all? Mind y'all fucking business. That's what y'all need to do, mind y'all business. This word, dude getting up. Dude, his roommate tell Frankie like, come on, Tibbs. Come on, man, just leave it alone, man. Tibbs like, he snatched away from me. He was like, he walked up to the white dude. He was like, put my name in your motherfucking mouth again.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.